Oh, God.
Shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started at One West. PK today is run by Commanding General YAHANNA, the only man and the authority to be the nation of Israel leader. So let's just start on talking about tension and feeling. I want to say Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Barakatam to my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Latan Basham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. Again, Yahweh Shamar Latan Basham Yahweh Shai to my brothers, Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Barakatam to my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Latan Basham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. Let me apologize for this really late start. We had some power at the school location and I have to relocate. I had to relocate the class because of that now it give us some delay. Alright, tonight's topic. But I don't know I can jump in the topic and I don't mention this Saharan slave and everything that we're having these days. This past 2 days. Saharan, what do you have for dinner today? Saharan flavored fried chicken or dust flavored fried chicken. It's in this dust is nutritious. Everything you eat it is in it. You can't get it, you're sleeping in it, you bathe, come out the bathroom, you're in it. You have to wash your eyes and your face several times per day. You're having a nice meal, it's in it. You can imagine if this is some virus come out from this couple of days after. Now this would be an easy way to wipe out any people. The entire country is engulfed in dust. But we heard that it's no harm. We hope so. Alright. Topic on hand. Woman. His desire is your desire. Tonight's law class. We're looking at the topic of the law that governs woman. Is there such laws? No one knows? Really?
Gone, sir.
Oh. But you don't know? Oh, you want to place up? Yes, man. Let's get blamed now. Alright, give me Genesis 3 and 16.
Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows.
Alright, so this was when mankind first disobeyed the Most High in the Garden of Eden. And the Most High handed down judgment to the man, the serpent, and the woman. So, to the woman, he said what?
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
What do you mean by multiply your sorrow? Anyone? Sister? And then what does the most I mean by multiply thy sorrow? What does multiply mean? Huh? The word is not add, the word is multiply. So what do you mean? Huh? No. Is the multiply mean to increase? Yeah. Having more than one. So now I have two. I multiply. Oh, so I tell you what. Tell me what Google says. Brother, that's something like man. And who's the one and then you go to you look for him to add in my job.
Increase our cost.
Right. Increase our cost. All right. Increase our cost to increase what?
Increase our cost to increase greatly.
Greatly. Increase our cost to increase greatly in number or quantity. So back to this now. So it's to the woman he said,
Come. I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
I will greatly cause to increase. Sorry, I will cause to increase greatly thy sorrows. Continue.
Another one come. Thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over.
Hold on. That multiply thy sorrow and yeah, you missed some. I know you missed some. Go on again.
Another one come. Yeah. And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception.
Right. I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception. What conception? Pregnancy. Right. So he will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conception. No, not to be afraid to have no people. The Lord has multiplied the conception. What else he said? In sorrow.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Alright, so at the time when the Most I was saying this to Eve, maybe Eve didn't understand, but thousands of years has passed. What does that mean? What does that part mean? In sorrow, yeah, thou shalt bring forth children. That means what? Right. This is not talking about you going through no sufferation when you're having a picnic. Can't buy a pound or a corn meal for your picnic and can't feed them and so. They're not necessarily talking about that, right? It's talking about the pain and whether a woman is rich, poor, middle class. She feels pain. Right. So it's not talking about economic hardship. Talking about a physical pain that you feel in childbirth. What else? Finish?
Last. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he
shall to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Alright, so that's the $1,000,000 question, partner. What does that mean? Hmm? What does that part mean?
The man, so the man being the head and being the director of the household of the woman. His desires, his goals, what he sets out to achieve, in righteousness, shall also be the desire of the woman.
Well, all right, fine. But the inner righteousness part is unity, because if a man and a woman married and they are in the world, or his desire is still or desire. It does not support the island once enough. Right. So explain now without you adding to it. Come again, now. Come on.
Huh?
Come again. Explain again without you adding to it.
The man being the head of the woman,
Mm-hmm.
or the head of his household,
Mm-hmm.
his desires, whatever he desires, whatever his goals are.
All right. As was the word we need to understand more there is desire. You know, sir. That is like a one. And flip side to the one. And it must be picking up. I'm sorry, fix up that one. Put it back and get over there. Alright, so his desire who find the word? The word desire.
Desire, a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
Alright. Strong feeling of what?
Of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
Wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. So it is the thing that you want to have in life. Are you wishing to have in life, right? That's it? Finish?
Strong wish for our want.
Strong wish I want for something. So he come on, yeah, we'll finish. We'll give it a meaning of the word. No, that's it. So, where's that lesson? I can do it my chance soon. Come on. Yes, man. Desire, I will give it a word meaning of the word.
So whatever he sets out to achieve or whatever he wants to happen, that see the woman and him in submission with the same sentiment.
Well, the most I put, if the two of you is working as a team, one can be pulling down.
Come.
Properly, separate goals, desiring separate things. Confusion must happen. They must have quarrel. They must have fight. The man say, you know, we need to buy a vehicle. So he desire a vehicle. But the woman said, no, we need to put the money in something else. I mean, or why don't we just party out the money? Two different desires. And sometimes something as simple as that cause argument in a relationship. But here the one that the man is the head basically. What he desire is what you supposed to desire. If that was the case from the garden time, then maybe she wouldn't have gone her own way. What a woman love to say, he can't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. Right. And that is exactly what led Eve to listen to someone else. If she had known prior to that, Adam is the one who you listen to and desire what Adam desires, then she wouldn't have reached where in the situation that she was in. She wouldn't have reached in the situation that she was in. But because she want to wander and go on her own and go after her own desire, then she was beguiled by the serpent. Same way in life. If the woman set out to on her own desire, she most likely will be beguiled by someone else. And that happened and destroyed many relationships. And guess what? The woman never said that it's her fault. How many relationships break up and you hear the woman? It's my fault. Honestly.
Honestly, it has never been my fault.
I don't know. I said if you have ever heard any lady, any woman saying that, all right, man and woman break up, right? And I've ever heard the woman saying, well, we broke up, but it's my fault.
Yeah.
Really? I just said that now.
I hear ladies say that. I hear women say that it's their fault. I have a friend, and she and her husband broke up, and she said it was her fault. She admitted it.
What is that? She went to the road. The grass became greener out of place. It happened to both sexes. Right, so that was said from beginning. Now take me now to First Corinthians, all the way down to the New Testament. Yeah, man, you know, man. I want your finance start with before the finance. First Corinthians. First Corinthians is a good Paul set it out the way it should be laid out. Read from verse 1. We're going to probably about 7. Sorry, not 7, probably about 15. Okay. That's the answer. Okay. Yeah. No man. 1. We're going from 1.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 1. Now concerning the things whereof he wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman.
Right, so Paul is saying, they wrote to Paul and asked him some questions about male-female relationship. Paul Paul is saying, yeah, if you can't do that, then you have a lot of things to deal with. Continue.
God one can. Verse 2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
What do you mean by fornication? What's fornication?
Any unlawful sexual activity.
Right. So, in a woman and in might be able to touch a boat. Right? I'm going to touch our next man's wife. I'm going to touch the next man. And so on. So Paul said to avoid sexual fornication. To do what? Let every...
To avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
Let every man have his own wife. Right. No wife sharing. Or swapping. Right.
And let every woman have her own husband.
Right. Let every woman have her own husband. What do you mean by that?
Have her own husband.
Mm-hmm. Yes, no.
So a woman should not take other woman husband.
That's how they look like that. We don't know something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, we are okay. Fornication.
Oh, God.
Exactly. See, we like the man must avoid the sexual fornication. It's the same way she must avoid the sexual fornication. Yeah.
Let every man have his own wife. What not wrong with you?
No, because you know must have none. Remember we started on. It's good for a man not to touch a woman. That's how it starts. So it's not going to say wife. It's not going to say it. Because the best thing is to have none. Right. But if you must have your own, don't go trouble and bother. Yeah, all right. Think today. Think about situations that you might be aware of, where a man don't live with a woman or have a woman, right? What he generally does. So the man in the world.
Usually go who knows or something.
He go to prostitutes, rape, what else? Go across the fence, like in the COVID time here, probably that happened not many times. What else? Trouble children. So these are what? Fornication. What can the woman end up doing? Yes, she having no man and desire a man. That was nowadays the matter. Well, listen to right there.
We them call dating nowadays, sir. Basically, they don't have no money in the boat.
Pillar pal?
Yeah.
Is that? And it's not casual. That's the word I search. Casual. So she has casual. How many times a year of women marrying dogs? Yeah.
Which part of the word for white man marrying dog and laughing? Yes, sir.
All right. And will them assets to the dog.
Yes, sir, that's what happened. You know the lady that works up our house, the children, the next lady next door to our, that is the man that owns Tanquil. But look, it's in here, and I say, oh, that's true. It's that, the man that owns Tanquil.
Absolutely. And the thing there.
Yes, sir, but then I told them.
Yes, but it's not their business.
No, I think before I see that the baby. So they can't go the dog.
Well, the thing is, the dog can't sign papers and things, so he leave a trustee to take care of the dog. When the dog dies, who knows where the funds go? But guess what now? When they move it to the dog, that dog has to get king's treatment for the rest of its life. Dog food, the most expensive dog food, but a piece more than this, and so on. What else women might do?
The other way, sir.
Exactly. So they take it to the street.
And sometimes
You never so lucky. You don't know.
You go.
I haven't been so lucky.
Someone paid them.
Travel to other islands and other countries. The woman pay them to come and spend a 2 week and perform their service and go back home. Now, that is fornication because he's not her husband. The next time that she requires such service, she might go to her next man. So this is why it put it this way. Have the own husband and the woman have her own husband and the man have his own wife. So it means that her desire is unto that man. That man's desire is unto her. Or whatever wives he might have. But he's not desiring someone that is not his wife. A prostitute, a donkey, a cat, and so on. Those are the fornication that Paul is. Hey, what was happening? Yes, you were saying.
no, sir, they have some, you know, especially we have some videos with people who take some kind of and I
don't mean it to do. They call it bestiality. Yeah, man. And that's what the Bible put laws against. If a man lie with an animal, the animal should be put to death. And the man put to death. You can't eat the slaughter time and eating. The slaughter time and burning. Right. What verse are?
Yeah, verse 3 also.
Alright, go to 3.
Done. Verse 3. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and the wife unto the husband.
Alright, what's that talking about? What the word benevolence mean? So, Mina? Right. Rather than profit making. Right. One what else?
Okay, so the quality of being well-meaning and kindness.
Alright. So it's why is it called, what is it speaking of, by the way, here in the Bible? What is the new benevolence?
Talking about sex and tenderness and care and everything.
Okay, why put it as benevolence? Simple. Simple. It's not difficult. No.
kind.
In kind. Just like what the word benevolence means. Charity. It means that she can come tell us, say, boy, I've got people for sin. Or he can tell you, say, you know, what I have, you know what it's worth? Worth? You got to pay for it, man.
But charity, that not always work, and most women always.
That's what benevolence, because it's not a chargeable act in a relationship. So the man can't desire his wife and the wife say, I have a beautiful thing.
When you give me a thing,
You have to give me a thing. And that's that. That is why I put it that way. It's a charitable, it's a charitable affair. Free, give it to your family free. Yeah. You ain't buying.
Four, the wife has no power over her own body. The wife has no power over her own body.
All right. What does that mean? All right, read the rest of it. The wife has
But the husband, power,
she don't have the husband have power over body. Fine.
and likewise also the husband has not power over his own body, but the wife.
Of his own body. Has not power of.
Has not power of his own body, but the wife.
Right. So it's been a charitable affair that we service each other. I don't have power over my own body to deny you. You don't have power over your own body to deny me. So this thing when I come in with about can a man rape his wife? It's foolishness. That's ungodly. You are both married. But would reach a stage where you're going to say, he raped me. You're not married. So you leave long time ago. So that's why I know that this Esau wedding here is foolish. It doesn't work that way anymore, that way. So, you know, but this song, I just give me, I think it was a song. Alright, so basically that's what this is telling you. That, you know, if I so desire. So if the man is going to take a wife, and then why, you know, nature comes, in burning, and it's not the wife, that wife's duty to hold the fire, then whose duty is it? It seems to me that is now going back to where Paul begins, which is what?
Coming like you now, my wife.
And that is going to lead to fornication. So if the Most High was to give power of the man over his own body and the woman over his own body, then that would negate the marriage and goes right back to fornication. Because if I'm burning so much and my wife is not satisfying me, then I can go buy something. Don't? That's what it's going to lead to. Right. That's what it would lead to. But here, and this now want to come in with both of you, whether the woman, generally the woman, that is so pompous and saying, yeah, don't touch me. Yeah.
Like the wife can't get it, you know, they think she have achieved. And their action feeds it.
It's not as easy as they might make you feel here. And that is why most times they have to go and pay man. It's only when I know reach, because I'm young. Or wait till I know reach certain age.
Hey!
Because them man them have whistle to up on the road, whistle to up on the road. And all them want is a tonight use, you know. Not to take you up in the way that your husband takes you up. And to be fully financially and otherwise over hand. You can't say hand, you know. So you can't say salad to serve and put up your hand. Yes.
I was just wanting to ask. I hear the talk. A woman is not supposed to deny her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder under what circumstances or justifiable reasons can a man deny his wife?
Deny. You know, yes, you have some relationship, you know. You go in the next room and you go in the next room.
Okay, sir, what I'm trying to understand is the context of deny. Deny, is that word?
Mm-hmm.
What does it speak to? What is deny? What does deny mean? In that context?
I guess I deny not in the Bible. But the husband. And likewise also the husband has not power over his body but the wife. Talking about authority. Does not have, which means that he can say, dear, I put you aside, you're still my wife, but I'm going to put you aside. And the woman can say, you're still my husband, but you're not getting nothing more. That is denied. No, I'm not say that. And when you come down further, you're going to see that it allows that for a time. Right. What do we know? 5?
Verse 5. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinence.
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 All right. You see? So the word it uses defraud, not deny, but defraud. Don't defraud each other. A week, 2 weeks, probably a month. But it must be consent. I've noticed it talk about Satan tempting you in that midst. But this is not talking about like 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights. Temptation most times don't come within that short time. Temptation come within that extended burning time. Yeah, you know, when you wake up, you have a tent before you wake. And the woman wake up and I don't know. I don't know at what time the woman generally peaks in the herbs. But most of the men in early morning. Early morning you can't get down. For weeks.
No relationship can't survive, just love yourself.
Right, so temptation will come into that. True? Right.
Defraud. Illegally obtain money from by deception.
All right, so this is not talking about money.
Love yourself. to trick or cheat someone or something in order to get speaking about money, but we're not speaking about money, so things are changing everything.
No man, you're going to do trick or what?
So not just to trick or cheat someone or something in order to get money. To use fraud in order to get money from a person or organization.
If the Bible dictionary carries that word. Defraud in the Bible.
Yes, definition from a person.
It's
So someone from having something legally theirs by deceiving,
to prevent what?
prevent someone from having something that
That's
is legally
legally
theirs.
there. So that intercourse is preventing you from having it and defrauding you. If you are preventing me from having it, you are defrauding me.
The meaning of the Bible says, to deprive of the right, either by obtaining something, by deception, or by taking something unfair, by the knowledge of conscience, by the own fiction.
No, like how you're mentioning it. Like how you're mentioning it. So to prevent me from achieving something that is legally mine. If that property is legally mine and it's preventing me from going to defrauding me and my entrance and my access to it, right? Sure, fun. All right, so and come together. So unless it is you that this is not talking about 1, 3, 4 days or something. In every relationship, what generally happens every month,
Nonsense. A woman normally see her period like 5 days a week.
and she's on pain for how long?
But 7 days.
Exactly. So every month for 7 days, the man can touch her. So it is not talking about that. You have to abstain for 7 days. So this is not what it's talking about. This period of time when Satan will tempt you. If 7 days and Satan come tempt you, then maybe I would need to have a relook at the relationship. That's what either side not supposed to happen.
Every man has his proper gift of God. One after this manner, and another after that.
All right, but I speak this by permission and not a command. Why put it that way?
So, because when he said, when you refer to a man not, it is better for a man not getting married, and a person not getting married. That was just his opinion. He was just saying to prevent. That was just his opinion on that matter. So, as a precautionary measure.
All right. Yeah, but guess what? It's not just his opinion, but at the same time, it's not a commandment
Right.
that you should have a wife.
Right.
And it was forbidden by the Most High to marry anytime soon until this period of prophecy might have been passed. Was it Jeremiah Ezekiel who lost the apple of his eye? From what I story? See? Hmm? Really? Come on. One of them, I think it was Jeremiah. So you are not to marry. But if you are going to marry, there are rules. if you're not going to marry, there are still rules, just like some of the churches do. They forbid their priests to marry, but these priests molesting, yeah. Alright, hello. It is sometimes you do those things, don't even bother second comment then. Sometimes it's not true. Sometimes it's not. You want to keep it outside of class, have your little laugh, go ahead, but don't bother bring them in class. I have no proof no proof to say that this was true. Alright, verse
Verse,
oh, for I would that all men were even as I myself. Meaning what? In order for him to properly execute his gift, it was suitable for him to not marry. So he did. Verse 8.
Verse 8. I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I.
Right. Explain that one.
Paul is never married in a sort.
Right.
You must say. To the unmarried and the widow. And them stay as still not married.
Right. A man who not married, why I would recommend you not to marry. And then that she does not. That's another one. Understand? Right. I say therefore to the unmarried and married, right. It is good for them if they abide even as I. Yeah, because I mean, it seems just like a glass roller coaster without wheels, without brakes, I should say. A roller coaster without brakes. So if you do get it to stop, start it again, it's safe. A roller coaster, that's what he's talking about. That is why it is 2:9.
So what they have them have you, you know?
Mash up them, man.
Okay.
Verse 9.
Verse 9. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn.
And then, see, don't give me this one. No, you can't say no, but you want to give me this one. That's me.
They cannot continue. If they cannot continue, then not.
Not it was a woman. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. So obviously he could contain. So Paul could contain himself. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn. And this is not talking about literal fire burning. But the twisting and turning and tormenting of bed at night, whenever time and you want something, you look what I do and start like donkey start look sexy. Yeah, and the woman look out and see donkey and say, oh, you have the right thing. Well, animal not supposed to look sex.
That's better.
And the woman not supposed to look sexy to the woman.
That's what burn you mean?
Yeah, it's talking about sexual urges, sexual desire. What is that? Fine?
No, I didn't think it means that. I think it means that they have a truth. I'm just trying to get that understanding as to what they're explaining.
My burn.
Yeah.
Sexual desire. It's better for you to marry than to get. Well, it's desire, but it's desire that reaches the point of frustration. And burning sexual. Can't find something. Can't even buy something. We have rules about playing with others, but we want to play this one. We want to play this one. Alright, 10.
God was done. Verse 10. And unto the married, I command, yet not I.
Laws, so you must marry now. But you have laws that you put onto yourself if you do get married. You let not the wife depart from the husband. Continue.
Yeah. Verse 2. Depart,
No, there's a and before the
or shall remain unmarried, or husband put away his wife.
right. So it's why you can't live on yourself.
Yeah, I believe I'm saying.
You have to remain unmarried. These are the rules that you people use. You in the truth, and you left your man, for whatever reason, guess what? You can't marry them. If, and it says, let's right, you remain unmarried or be reconciled or to your husband. And sometimes you can't go take up a man outside of the truth, because you won't find a man in the truth, you know. A man in the truth, now. You leave that man, that husband. My brother said, this woman leave me, no matter man in the truth, I'm taking her. Unless there's another truth, but I don't know. But they're not going to take you. So you have to be reconciled to your outside the school. That is in the world. Understand? Understood? And it says what else? And let not the husband put away his wife. So you two are joined together. Whatever, there are cases in which fornication, adultery, but you can put her away.
That believe that nothing not put her away.
Alright. So you in the truth, but your woman don't see the truth as you see. Don't put her away. You should keep her. 13.
Verse 13. And the woman which has an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him.
Right. And likewise the husband. So you in the truth and your partner not in the truth, as long as they are comfortable with it, then stay together.
Husband and wife,
Mm-hmm.
the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband.
Right. So you, the man in the truth, you see a verse in your family. That's what he's telling. Them not believe God. When you're sick, and when that moment comes for the Most High to take us out of here, He will take us out. Likewise for the woman, your husband don't believe, but And this is talking about the Israelite husband and the Israelite wife. Not if you are an Israelite and marry, take a partner of another race. Whether they believe or not, they can't come in the truth. It's not for them. They don't have a problem with you being the truth. But if they have a problem, Paul also deals with that in verse 15.
Verse 15. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God has called us to peace.
Alright. So, in the belief, you in the truth and the husband who had left your boy, what you going? Because the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases. They're not bound to stay. Yeah, well, why I say that is because of here say if any brother let not let not the husband put away his wife. You end up want to marry for life. That's what it's getting at. But suppose you come in the truth and the partner must see things in the truth. Anyone but now if you are a heathen wife before you know about the truth and you come in the truth, a heathen wife want to leave. Let her leave. Likewise the woman. And then heathen husband and she said, well, I'm gonna stay. Understand? Alright. Alright. Take me now to okay, man.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Alright, so here again, same Paul in 1 Corinthians. I'm trying to just tell both of you that you are to reconcile to each other and you are to not defraud each other. Then him say no.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man, every Israelite man, his head is
Christ.
continue.
And the head of every woman is the man.
And the head Christ. Continue.
Another one can. And the head of
What is Paul establishing, you know? Line of authority. You the man who you report to. Christ. You the woman who you report to. Huh? Your husband. And who the children report to? Your wife. Right?
God.
Right. You may go down to 14, chapter 14. And 13. If it's that, then I answer. 14. Let's get to 1. Paul wasn't married, but either way, that woman love to chat, don't he? So say what? Later?
Another one can. Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Mm-hmm.
but it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Well, this is not talk about your woman that has subjected herself to you. Tell me nothing. What do you? Everything you say, she opposes. So the most I said, so Paul is saying, let her shut her goddamn mouth in the church and not disturb the church. Why? Why put it that way? And why says the woman not permitted to speak?
Because nearly slap yourself. Nearly
$1 million question.
nearly Paul know our woman is probably
And she just wanted to use her contact. What a woman normally speaks from.
an emotional standpoint.
Exactly. Rather than from a factual standpoint, she's going to tell you what she thinks.
Right.
There's no room for any personal feeling from neither man nor woman. No import. Who care what you think? Right? You should have only one man. Who care what you think? The man can have more than one woman. Who care what you think? And you feel, well, if he's going to have one authority over you, you could have only one wife. So have fun. Yeah. So it's not just because the woman love talk, but it's more from feelings, eliminating feelings and personal belief. You will say to a man, come in, sit down. And him come in and then sit down. I say to a woman, come in, sit down. Man, normally come through the woman. Men does that too because we in the truth, we blast against the feminine men, don't we? And the majority can do that. Yeah. But not every woman can do that. Being loud mouth, loud talk about feeling, the personal feeling, and intuition, which is crap. Don't fool yourself, ladies, about woman intuition this and woman intuition that. There's no society that has thrived on woman intuition. I can overthrow you without even fight. Just come in and woo you off your feet. Yeah. If you talk about the woman's intuition or something, yeah, make the man grab him and go lick some weight and get rid of the pot belly. See now more intuition again. Ooh, I see what I want. Right, but here Paul is saying that verse 11.
Verse 11 says, let the women learn.
And then just can't just man. Like they getting sweet talk. And then just can't take no more. They believe but the Bible not sweet. That's not sweet talk. But if you do what it says, you'll be saved. So this is, well, if you knew so much, then you would need to come here. So be in silence and learn. I don't want you, give yourself 90 days. After 90 days, you're going to realize for yourself that your opinion don't matter. And if you had to hold on to your opinion, you probably would be out And not only that, you have more to gain by following rather than holding on to your opinion. You have more to gain giving up pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, change your lifestyle, come in, sit down. The finger. Right. So you usurp authority over man. What does it mean to usurp authority? That word is in the dictionary. S-U. Huh?
By force.
You find that one? What is that? You don't find that meaning?
Illegal.
They use it. Jump up in a spirit and back by the man. Speak in tongues. The mother know them a chat to. They say, yes, you brother. I hear that say. So when this a man in a church, I never hear you speaking that tongue. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. And them have slap you. Them have a thing where them have to know. Usually a woman speaking at home. So I guess
And you wait. And if there's no answer, alright, come. Usher her out.
yeah.
But they see it as a, and this is what Paul said, but they see it as, you know, this is an authoritative role. And we're in our line of rebuilding Israel does speaking in tongues. That's the importance of speaking in tongues to rebuilding Israel. The only tongue we speak in is the Lashon and Kadash.
No.
So we speak in tongues. Each time when we start class, you hear
Difficulty a man get that country.
yeah. Men do it, like I said, but generally, everybody down your throat. The next day you do those tribes. Yes, man. Put in a joke in there.
What do you say? What is your name, sir? Current service.
Carry service.
Carry service.
Carry for the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Or the Holy Ghost. Because that's not the Holy Spirit. Carry for the Holy Ghost.
Go ahead.
But what puzzles me, you know, all of these people who say they speak in tongues in church still don't know that they're Israelite. And the Bible says, the Holy Spirit shall teach you all things again. Yeah. Come on, turn.
Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband.
Came up there, right? Like the wife should have her own husband.
God.
And the husband have her own wife. So what it mean by oh man, listen. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Lord. Hmm? You have to speak up, man. Speak up, speak up. Accept or yield yourself for superior force or authority. The same way we the truth bring ourselves to marching on orders under Christ, to say, your wish is my command. The same way the truth. Submit ourselves under Christ. When we go out to your husband, this is saying the same way we submit ourselves to Christ. Or the same way, alright, give a better example. A woman, the pride that she takes in
Answer. I never see Jesus yet.
when I didn't know him really, because I whatever he exactly. But your partner who you live with, you show no respect.
No respect.
So this is saying, submit yourself to your own husband as man, we can't do that now, you know. You're lucky. Can't take up that there now, man. You have to go wait. Submit yourself to your husband as unto the Lord. The same pride in your husband. The same way you, as a matter of fact, look at the pride most women take in their work.
God.
Here Paul is telling you that, no, you come across that, you no, I'll write things the way you write it. Get out the, I'm an independent woman. That doesn't exist in Israel. Independent of what? Independent of the society? You can't be. Independent of the laws? Impossible. Independent of the curses?
Yeah, postpone.
Independent of being a woman? You can't. That's impossible. So you being an independent woman. Angela. Sound like a pipe. Pipe. So you being an independent woman, he's saying what? Why? Because you yourself. That's in the Bible. That's what independent women get. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I know say the mother will think for a man if they are chasing a woman and they are appease a woman to do when want to do.
Because we have trained, that's why it has to happen that way. Because if we weren't so far from the truth, all a man would need to do now, study the truth. What if you look at it that way? That's how most men get tricked. She come after you. Alright. You're the one working, finding the bread, and a woman coming after you. That's not a big thing, you know. You should be suspicious of that.
Because we can, in our mind, it is they can provide bread for her.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright. But this is one. Ephesians, we make Ecclesiastes down. Let me do Ecclesiastes 7 and 26.
Chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death, the woman.
Alright, hold on. Stick up in. Stick where you are. We're at Ephesians 5 and 22, right?
Ephesians 5 and 24.
22, that's what we read. Right. But if you drop down to 25, you don't change, don't lose what you have there. If you drop down to 25, wait till the husbands, love your wives even as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. This part here is telling you that you, man, to love you, you is your
Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. And I find more bitter than death, the woman whose heart and her hand has advanced.
Alright, so this is the woman that you have to avoid. I find more bitter than that the woman or
whose heart is clear and net.
right. So you go fall in love with such a woman, like falling into a trap. So you the man has to be vigilant.
Like you say, I'm not learning to. Yes,
It's just for you to find it out.
that's it.
Well, they'll build that way now. You have to go to you have to come to class as a man to learn survival instincts. Why do you think the prisoners is so full of men?
Like a wisdom, sir.
Exactly. You the Bible tell you as the man, so you go and get wisdom. You don't need to tell your man that, you know.
Sure.
She knows that, you know.
Like you, sir. The one that to call that woman a weak, obviously, it's just a natural instinct for them to always sharp on a thing. Like always a thing.
You have some animals have to run down checkpoints on the cheetah. How the cheetah getting food?
Cheetah patience.
And feed and don't? How does a crocodile feed? Crocodile run down that hill. Everything must come and drink water. That is her strength. She's an unrighteous woman, you know. But a righteous woman, her heart wouldn't be a snare. So if the righteous woman see you and love you, she have righteous hope, just as good as them. That's what she wants to do, is to suck you out, you know, and then chew the bone and spit out the trash. Yeah. The only man that is righteous can escape such woman. Continue.
One gun shall be taken by her.
Alright. The man that is not in the truth must fall in our trap. Yeah. Because the man in the truth to have a yardstick, which is the law, statutes, and commandment too. That is everything that's yardstick, which is not real. Because the man in the world will tell you that, yeah, the woman is the queen, you know, and the woman is that I'm doing what I do.
Yeah. With the conscious prostitute, man, conscious chipper, kitchen man. Yeah,
I want him to try to stop one. Just brush him off. I'm queen. I'm God.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I.U.P.K man was there right on spot to just be there. I don't hear that much. Because he obviously was caught in the snare of an unrighteous woman. Exactly. That's finished?
Concept.
Alright, give me Proverbs 31 and 10.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
So when the woman now listen to all that we have spoke about, so just listen, don't do this, ain't a virtuous woman. Right. Continue.
For her price is far above rubies.
No man want to lose her. He rather lose the riches, the rubies and the gold that he has, than to lose such a woman. Continue.
Verse 11. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her.
31:11, let's turn that to verse 1:10. You can read that, the heart of her husband, though.
Heart of her husband does safely trust in her.
Safely trust in her. Exactly. When the man find a virtuous woman, no one lose her. don't want to lose her. She's as scared than me. Okay. Alright, so with that, pass the class over. Please. I will leave this time again. Next, I will be reserved. September. First week.
Memory of
Blowing up the trumpet. That's the next one. It's in September. I don't remember the date exactly. It's on the phone. It's on the phone.
These are the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West, 126th Street, Arden, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are in a particular person. Chapter 18, verse 21, and in Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Means sent in Hebrew and is pronounced Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives to the treasury department or teacher priest fund. Free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Of course, of the trumpet.
Read that again.
Memory of Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all the food, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that we say, Amajum brother, means to stand. 130 salute to the teacher, Amajum Shabbat. Abashim Yawa Shai Barakatam.
How about some your side of the phone?
Salute to the teacher, son. Amajum Shabbat.